Let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Yes, this is Daryl from Dixon, Kentucky. I think a lot of people are probably going to be off put by the fact that Kevin Stefanski will be calling plays this year, but it's up to the players to execute those plays. We have to be efficient. I think the offense is going to be multiple. I think it's going to look like a lot the same, but I think there are going to be a lot of different wrinkles. I think there will be more motion. I believe the motion is going to happen more because hopefully we can stay healthier this year. That's going to take a look. That was our biggest problem last year was health. And I think, if we can keep that together, we can be respectable.
As always, appreciate all of the voicemails. Casey, I think it will look the same. I think there will be more motion. I think there will be more 11 personnel, more shotgun, and I think there should be more because I think those are things Deshaun Watson does well. I think the moves on the offensive staff were made to play to Deshaun Watson's strengths.
Mm-hmm. And it's also made to get Stefanski out of his comfort zone of the safety net of calling the stuff that he was always ingrained with. And, the thing that's not popular to hear is it's going to be what it's always been. It's always been a collaboration with Stefanski. But people want to point to just because he's calling plays as if he's some dictator. But it's just he changed the collaborator. So it's going to look different because of the base of things he has to draw from. But at the end of the day, this offense is going to be Ken Dorsey and Tommy Reese and Nick Charlton, Bill Musgrave, Chad O'Shea. All those voices are going to culminate. There's going to get funneled through Stefanski into Watson's helmet. So what you've done is you've kept the voice consistent from Stefanski to Watson or Stefanski to Jameis because he's that communicator. And at the end of the day, the buck, stops with him. So, but yeah, it's going to be different. Obviously, you have the same players, so you're going to lean on the same strengths that those players have, but it's going to be to accentuate Watson's strength. So, to your point, ton of shotgun, 11 personnel, motion, window dressing, just confusing defenses, getting people to show their hand ahead of time.
Yep.
These are all advantages you see other offenses take advantage of, and you saw Watson do the same thing while he was in Houston. So that's what it's going to be. It's you might see an uptick in certain things that they weren't really leaning on in the past, and obviously without Nick Chubb, you're going to be forced to do that if he can't start the season. So you're not going to be able to start with what your go-to 1-2 punch would have been. So you're going to get to see them lean on different things, and as Chubb gets folded back in, maybe some of the running concepts start to look something to what akin to what we've seen in the past. But starting off, you're going to see just a ton of shotgun, a more inside zone, I guess, running the ball. But the option routes kind of change things on the outside. So it's going to be a mixed bag. But because of the skill set of Amari Cooper, David Njoku, you're going to see some concepts that we've seen in years past.